Hello, this is step 2 of building a cash flow forecast for your client in Moneyscope. So we have completed step 1, which involves entering your client details into Moneyscope, and by clicking on continue, that will take us through to the next step. So you'll see that already in step 2, where we're able to tweak some of the variables, we've got a total savings over time graph there. We have a summary bar which includes the savings at end. We have some sliders which we'll come back to and play with in a moment, but we also have a yearly breakdown there for our client. So let's go back to what we want to play with. So the sliders that we've got here, the first one covers the end age. Now let's have a look at what happens if we change its end age, which is currently at 82. Let's bring that down to something like 74. And you'll see that the graph is updated. Savings at end in the summary bar have updated, and our yearly breakdown table has also updated too. Let's have one more go at that. Let's move it up to something like 90. And there we go, we see that the graph has updated as well. We have a updated savings at end in the summary bar, and our yearly breakdown table is now a bit longer to reflect the detail going up to the age of 90. So that's the end age slider. We now have the net investment return and the inflation rate sliders here too. So we have, if we just got to the summary bar, we have a real rate of return of 2%. That's the net investment return minus the default inflation rate, which is at 3% here. So at the moment, Martin's cash flow forecast is looking quite positive, but let's see what happens if we make this slightly more negative. So let's bring the net investment return down to something like, oh, I don't know, something horrible like 1%. And let's just take up the inflation rate, something like 4%, and you'll see that we now have negative values in our graph, reflected in orange. We have a savings at end there in orange too, and our yearly breakdown table has also changed with the values here shown in orange to reflect the fact that they are negative. If you have finished playing with the variables and you want to generate a report for your client, click print report down the bottom here, and that will produce a PDF which you can then download and print and give to your client. So that's step 2 of Moneyscope.